Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chardelle and we're back with another video. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the lack of makeup, I'm in my robe, I'm just chilling. It's a very chill setting, you know. But I'm pretty sick. My voice was worse earlier, but you know, I had my tea earlier, some lemon zinger and ginger tea with some honey. And you know, I'm just trying to get better because it's winter break and no one wants to be sick, you know. I'll just tell you guys what this video is about today. By the title, you can tell it's going to be a how to get into college and why I chose the college that I'm going to, which is Grand Canyon University, GCU. Lopes up. If you guys are wondering, I filmed this video already earlier and the lighting was perfect, the vibes were perfect, except my audio was wonky as heck. So I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this. It has to be perfect. So I'm filming it again for you guys. And if you can tell, the sun is like right here. And I filmed at 8 a.m. earlier, so it was like right there, and it was like right in front. And then my skin was looking glowy and nice. But like, I mean, this side looks nice, you know. Got the fake highlight. I don't even have highlight on. This is just the natural glow from within. But I guess we can like turn and face, I don't know. But yeah, I have my ring light on to try to like balance out some shadows and stuff. But this is not about the lighting, this is about the video. So let's get into the video. So I'm going to start with the how to choose your college and how to prepare for college mostly. So throughout college or throughout high school, you want to make sure that you have a kind of like an idea in the back of your head what you're gonna do, where you want to go, but more so where you think you want to go. You don't have to have exactly where you want to go, but if you like, just like what type of school, what major you think you kind of want to do, maybe just something a little. But it's okay if you don't, because everyone knows later than others. I switched what I wanted to do a bajillion times. When you get into high school, when you're about like a freshman, sophomore, probably before junior year, I would say, try to figure out what you want, where you want to go, or like just have, like if you want to go to Ivy League, you know what grades you have to be in an Ivy League, or like a community college, you just know what GPAs, test scores, what you have to do to get into that type of school or the school specifically that you want to go to. So I would say make sure that you focus on your grades and really make sure that you have the activities and just the test scores and get everything up before your, I guess, junior year, because that's when you usually take your tests, and you know, that's the first year that they look at. They don't really look at your senior year when you're applying to college. They look at freshman, sophomore, and junior. So just make sure those 3 years are strong. You always want to start high school strong. That's just like, you should always do that, but like just make sure you have the test scores for whatever school you're going to. Next, I would say that you should think about the general budget of what school that you want to go to. So I mean, you shouldn't be going to a school that you can't afford, because then we're gonna be hundreds and thousands of dollars in student loan debt after we graduate, and no one really wants that, because I don't want that, you don't want that, I don't want that for you. So we don't want debt, so you gotta make sure you can afford whatever college you're going to. Of course you can get scholarships, but scholarships are sometimes wonky and weird, because you can have like a school that costs $50,000 a year, and then they offer you a $20,000 scholarship. Like, wow, that's great, but then you still have $30,000 left. So just make sure that with your scholarships you can afford to go to that school. Next, I would say that decide on what kind of school, type of school you would like to go to. If you want to go to a really big school, if you're a partier, you like the big social scene, the football games, the tailgates, and the whole college shebang, I would say look for a school that you like. If you want to be like a sorority, and just look for a big school. If you like that environment, you know, place yourself into that environment. But if you're someone who's more reserved and you want to focus on different things, find a tech school. Like if you're a techie, go to just a tech school. You're not really into athletics, I would say go to like a tech school. But just focus on what type of school and what type of college experience you want to have, and then choose your school from there. So I would say that if you're like, you go to like a private high school and you have like 400 people in your school, I wouldn't suggest going to like a 40,000 person school, because you're just gonna be super out of your element, and yeah, you won't feel comfortable. But like if you're in a school like where I am, and your schools are really big, and you're used to like not knowing anyone when you see in the hallways, or you just used to like being around a lot of different people, I would definitely say go for it if you like that environment. Next, I would say definitely throughout your high school time is to get close with your teachers and counselors. If you want to go to a college like MIT, like a really big college, or a really selective college, a lot of times the letters of recommendation that you get really give you an edge against the other students that you're applying to. And if you make good relationships with teachers, you're definitely going to get a really good letters of recommendation. I'm not saying that like if you're not close to your teacher, they're not going to give you a good recommendation, but like if they definitely get to know you better and they really love you as a person, then that letter of recommendation of course is going to be, these keep sliding. The letter of recommendation of course is going to be way thorough and just more encouraging, I guess, better, and you'll feel it when the teacher likes you, you know? And I would definitely suggest getting close to your school counselors, because your school counselors know everything about all the scholarships, about all the colleges in your area, especially if you want to go in-state. They know all the scholarships, all the schools, they know the ins and outs, have to apply, they just know everything, honestly. Your school counselors know everything about colleges in your area. So now we're going to go into why I chose the college that I decided to go to, which is Grand Canyon University, GCU, and it's in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm going to start with a backstory. If you guys didn't know, I live in the Indiana, like Illinois, Chicagoland area. I live like 5 minutes away from the border of Illinois, and it's like 30 minutes to go to Chicago. So like I used to live in Illinois. I was born in Florida. I lived in Illinois for like 6 or 7 years. And then recently, like 2 years ago, we just moved to Indiana because we had a house fire, and I hate Indiana, honestly. I mean, it's just like Indiana, like nothing's in Indiana. So I knew I did not want to go to college in Indiana, but all throughout high school, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going back to Illinois. I want to go to school in the city. I want to experience the city more. I just never got to like be in the city. I want to live in the city. I love the city. Chicago is so beautiful, and like it's still really pretty. I love Chicago. Beautifulest city ever. And I just wanted to go to school in the city. So I remember I decided I wanted to go to Loyola, in the University of Loyola in Chicago. It's a private school in Chicago, and I was like, wow, I am set on going Loyola for my whole junior year. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Loyola. I know exactly what program I'm going to apply to. I'm pretty sure, I think I made like an account to apply, but I didn't like actually apply yet. Oh my gosh. Son, why are you doing this to me? Me and my friends were all deciding that we were all going to go to Loyola, and we were gonna like room together, and it was going to be so fun. And those friends were seniors when I was a junior, so they were like actually in the process of choosing their colleges and like going to their colleges, and none of them actually ended up going to Loyola. And it would have kind of sucked if I chose Loyola because I wanted to go there with my friends. So that's the number one thing. Don't go to a college because your boyfriend is going there or your friends are going there, because I mean, first off, they might not end up going there, and if it's your boyfriend, you guys might break up. But like, just don't depend your big decisions on other people, you know. Just do it on what you want it to be, which is what I did, and I'm really happy that I did that choice. You know, I started looking at other colleges, and it's like, oh, like Loyola's expensive, like that's odd. Like, why is every college in Chicago so expensive? And so I was like, that's weird. But then I always thought, oh, scholarships. So then I was out of nowhere, well, I'm set on Loyola. I remember one day me and my ex-boyfriend were talking, and we were talking about college, and we were talking about where he wanted to apply and stuff like that. And then he like sent me a list of colleges and stuff, and then he just like said GCU at the end, and I was like, what's GCU? So I googled it, and I was like, whoa, like this college is like super nice, and it's like kind of like everything that I wanted to be in a college. And I was just like shook, you know, I was shook. So from then, I just had that deep feeling. I remember I was walking in the hallway to my next final. I remember exactly where I was. I was walking, I was looking at my phone, I was looking at everything of GCU on my phone through the hallway, listening to music, and I just like felt deep in my heart like, wow, GCU is like a really nice college. It seemed like the place for me. So then after I realized that I didn't really want to go to Loyola anymore, I just started to broaden my search and just think about where I actually want to go. And I always knew that I hated winter. Like right now, there's a lot of snow out there, and I hate it. I truly, unpopular opinion, I hate snow. I hate winter. It makes me dry. It makes me sick. Like everything is dry. My hands are dry. My hair is dry. My face is dry. My lips is dry. My phone is dry. But that's not because of winter. It's because no one hits me up. Literally one time, I looked at the forecast, and it had every single rain like thingy, like the little pictures. It had every single one. It had sunny, it had partly cloudy, it had thunderstorm, it had rain, and it had snow, all in 1 week. Like I can't do that. Like it messes with me. So I was like, no, we're going to somewhere warm. So next, I started looking at the prices of things, and then I always had GCU in the back of my mind, but I was comparing other schools, and I just found that all of the prices of the schools, especially since I would have out-of-state tuition, would all be way more than GCU. So if you guys didn't know, I am also a Christian, and going to a Christian school was always something that I wanted to do. Like I knew I always wanted to go to Christian school, but it's kind of hard to find Christian schools with your exact major, and just finding a Christian school that doesn't just say they're Christian because they're a Christian school and that's how they're founded, but like an actual Christian school that actually like displays like their faith, and like is really invested in the faith. And as I was looking at GCU, GCU is like the epitome of the school. They have life leaders on each area, or what is it called, floor, where you guys can do devotionals and talk about life, and like just talk about your faith and everything. And there's chapel on church, and there's many churches around GCU, and there's just like a lot of opportunities. And most people, when you're around people in GCU, like a lot of people are Christian. Like a lot of people are like a theology major or a worship studies major, and like there's just like a lot of like genuinely like people that I could relate to at GCU, if that makes sense. I really wanted to join a dance team in college. If you didn't know, I'm a dancer, and I wanted to join a dance team that I thought I could have like a possibility of making. And GCU has an amazing dance team that I plan to try out for. Fingers crossed that I make it, because it would be so amazing. Also, GCU has the most insane spirit squad. The Havocs are insane. If you've ever seen a GCU basketball game, crazy, insane. It blows your mind. Everybody there loves GCU. I mean, not everybody. Like everybody can't love GCU, but like most people really, really love GCU, and the school spirit is off the chain. Like it's insane. After I decided, comparing GCU to all other colleges, I was really set on GCU. I didn't see any reason why not to go to GCU. I really loved it. So I applied. I got in. I applied at the end of my junior year. As soon as I got my end of the year transcripts in, I applied at the end of junior year. I got accepted in the summer. by my senior year, I was enrolled in all my classes. I only applied to one college. There was no essay or anything, so the college application process was really, really, really easy for me. But I have plenty of friends that I've asked, like, how is their college application process, and like everybody around me is stressing, applying to like 13 colleges, not really knowing what to choose, but I knew where I wanted to go, so I would say that it was relatively stress-free for me. After I applied to GCU, I planned a Discover GCU trip, which is a trip where GCU pays for everything. They pay for your flight, your transportation to the school, they pay for your food, they give you a place to sleep, they pay for your bedding, like they give you literally everything. They give you like, you just basically stay in one of the dorms and they give you like a bed with sheets and a pillow, and it's just like so nice. Like you literally pay nothing. Like nothing. Like when I mean nothing, it's like you apply to college, you take a free trip to Arizona and you're in the sun and it's gorgeous. Like even if you don't like 100% know that you want to go to GCU, like, but once you actually visit GCU, you'll want to go to GCU. Like, so like, like it's trap. Like they know that once you visit GCU, you'll love it. But I went on the Discover GCU trip and I fell in love even bajillion times more. I did not want to leave. Arizona is beautiful. You look out the window and your building, you go on top of one of the buildings, you can see palm trees and then you can see the mountains, and it's gorgeous. And then you look another way and you can see the city of Phoenix, and it's just like gorgeous. The scenery is gorgeous. The sunsets and sunrises are gorgeous. Campus is beautiful. Everything is new. They're constantly renovating. No community bathrooms. Basically you share either triple or double, so you would have 3 girls or 2 girls, and then 3 girls or 2 girls, and then you share a common space. Me and my roommate Maddie, I love you, we were sharing a double, so it's just gonna be me and Maddie, and then another 2 girls that we don't know, and then we share a common space. And you have your own walk-in closet. You have a bathroom that I would share with just Maddie, so like it's just like the living situation is so nice. There's so many places to eat on campus. Campus is beautiful. They have like anything you can imagine if you want to eat. The city is really close. Plenty of food places to go. One thing that a lot of people say about GCU is that the area around it is like kind of like a bad area. But when I went there, this is how you know I'm from like the Chicago area. Like this is how you know. When I went there, I was like, oh, this is not bad at all. Like Chicago, this is nothing. This is like, I'm cooling. Like I am good. I think I covered mostly everything. Why I wanted to go to GCU, how to get in, how to choose your college, prepare for college choosing. If you guys want any more videos on preparing for college and high school, or like figuring out high school, I plan to do a sit-down video talking about high school. I think I'm pretty knowledgeable in high school because I'm a senior. I just finished my first semester senior year. 7 A's done. I'm really excited to get out of high school, but yeah, I think I'm pretty knowledgeable on the subject. So if you guys really want me to do any more videos on high school, definitely we'll have more college videos as the time comes closer and closer. But I'm so excited for my journey with you guys. I just want to extend all the love that I'm feeling from you guys because I love you guys so much. I know my family watches, my friends watch, just everyone out there is supporting me, and just strangers are supporting me, giving me the best compliments in my comments, and I just love it so much, and I just appreciate you guys so much. And if you guys want to follow me on my socials, my Instagram is Chardelle Derogene, my Twitter is Chardelle_Derogene. What else? I just think I'm so grateful for you guys. So make sure to leave a comment down below because they make me feel good, and like my video, subscribe, push the notification button, just all of the above. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. I see you guys in my next video. Oh, by the way, we're almost at 200 subscribers, and like 2 or 3 videos ago we were at like 100. So you guys are just, my family's growing so quickly. I'm just in love with you guys, so thank you. Get me going.